I am Liz Loadholt, also known as Mama Liz, and co-founder of AgentOwned Realty. We're going to talk about who and what is AgentOwned Realty. And on this slide we have two logos that are acceptable logos for AgentOwned Realty. Let's look at a little brief overview of the company. The agents own 100% of the dividend stock of the office in which their license hangs. Management is provided. We're very non-conventional, definitely one of a kind. Cost-based means we base anything that you pay for is based on cost. We have full support, very non-corporate, very much family-oriented. And I like to tell people that if you really like the corporate atmosphere, we're not for you. We're definitely very family-oriented, and I like it like that. Let's look at how we're structured. We have the real estate division, then we have our services group, and we have our sister companies. And we're going to look at each of these individually. And here you see the co-founders of the company. My husband Boyd and myself founded the company back in 1992. We've had quite a few people ask us, where did the name come from and how did you set this company up like you did? Well, we had always been a part of very conventional real estate companies, and we felt like the agents needed to be the kings and queens and not the broker owners. But what we found was when people would come to the office, walk-ins, a lot of the times they would ask for the owner. So taking that into consideration, we decided to make everybody owners. What is a shame is that when someone walks in the door, our agent on duty does not introduce themselves as an owner. They have that advantage, and most people do not take advantage of that. But this is how AgentOwned Realty was created and why. Let's look at a brief history of the company. In 1976, I, Liz Loadholt, got my license as a sales associate. I was with Howell & Associates in Mount Pleasant. I fell in love with real estate, and before you knew it, very quickly I became the #1 sales associate east of the Cooper. In 1978, the Liz Loadholt Company was formed and founded, opened in Mount Pleasant, with myself as a broker sales associate and Boyd as a business manager. Boyd and I have always been in this business together, like we have in marriage. In 1982, the Liz Loadholt Company became Coldwell Banker Loadholt Realty, a franchise. We were the second Coldwell Banker franchise in South Carolina and only the 32nd franchise in the whole USA. People in Charleston had never heard of Coldwell Banker, and they thought we were a bank. We actually had people come into the office thinking we were a bank. In less than 2 years, the company opened 5 additional offices. How did we do this? We actually found out what it was like and what you needed to do to run a real estate company. We visited Coldwell Banker in Atlanta many times. They were so nice to us. I asked a zillion questions, Boy did too. We found out how to run a real estate company. And we did exactly what they told us to do. This really goes into my favorite definition of success, which I will give you later. But first, one needs to learn what they need to do to be successful, and then you just have to do it. And that's what we did. We learned what we needed to do, and we did it. So, in 1986, Coldwell Banker Residential Real Estate purchased our franchise company. At that time, we were #1 in the Tri-County marketplace. And Ralph Wetherell and Claude Loadholt joined our company at that time. 1992, bang, the AgentOwned Realty Company was born. With 3 offices, we had the Preferred Group in Mount Pleasant. I was the COO of it, that one. Premier Group in Goose Creek, Ralph was that COO, and the Charleston Group, especially actually in the very beginning, Boyd was the COO, and then Claude took over that office later. We opened the Agent-Owned Realty Company just after Coldwell Banker was sold to a competitor. And it's interesting, I think, to note that the Coldwell Banker company that we built and was number one in the Tri-County marketplace was sold to O'Shaughnessy Realty, who was number 3 at that time. So, of course, they made a very strong number 1 company combined. And that is the Carolina One Company today. I failed to mention that when Coldwell Banker purchased our franchise company in 1986, Boyd resigned from the medical university, where he was a professor in statistics of biometry, as a tenured professor, to become the president of the corporate Coldwell Banker in Charleston. A big step for Boyd, for sure. And next, we're going to look at the structure. We have the services group at top, and then under we have our other offices. The preferred group, which is the Mount Pleasant, Isle of Palms, Manning, Sumter, and Anderson offices, are all under preferred group. Then we have the Charleston group, which is our West Ashley office. And then we have Premier Group, which is our Somerville Trolley Road, Somerville Main Street, Goose Creek, and Monk's Corner offices. All 3 of these groups, all of them are operating companies, and they're the ones that the agents own 100% of the office in which their license hangs. But all of these operating companies offer real estate services, mortgage services, homeowners insurance services, home warranties, property management, and business brokerage. And over to the right, you'll see the referral group. That referral group holds licenses for people who do not want to be active in the real estate business. They want their licenses to remain active with the state, but they do not want to be actively listing and selling real estate. Now let's take a look at our management team. From left to right at the top of the slide, we have Liz Loadholt, who is president of the company and also the broker in charge of the Charleston group. Then we have myself as the broker in charge for our preferred group. I'm also a trainer and a relocation director. Then we have Ralph Wetherell, who's the broker in charge for the Premier Group. Then we have Mandy James on the right side up at the top, who's our controller. Then we have Andrew Rogers on the left at the bottom. She runs the Isle of Palms office. Then we have Claude Turpin. He is the broker in charge and runs the Anderson office. Then we have Angie Jordan, who runs the Manning office. And then we have Art Valero, who's our marketing director. And to the right, we have Lisa Valero, who was our business development coordinator. And unfortunately, she's deceased. Now let's take a look at our services group staff. Without these, we couldn't survive. On the top column left, we have Amanda Ginges. She's our director of website development. Then we have Allie Farrell. She's our title insurance lady and in charge of title insurance. Then we have Linda Vincent, who's our Sky Slope auditor, and by the way, lives in Utah. And then we have Rhonda Wright, who's our property management head accountant. Then we have Colleen Rothman. She's a staff accountant. We have Leslie Grothman, who's also a staff accountant. And then we have Carol Hinkle, who works in compliance. And we have Andrea Dahlman. She is in charge of agent engagement and compliance as well. We're all very appreciative of the hard work that these ladies do for us. So who are we? A South Carolina-focused and Charleston-based real estate services organization, totally owned by its sales associates and operated by a professional management company, the Services Group. We are a leading residential real estate sales, listing, and property management company. We are truly the one-stop shop. I know the phrase got worn out a few years ago, but we truly are the one-stop shop. We have real estate, mortgage, title insurance, homeowners insurance, home warranties, property management, and business brokerages, all under one roof. The services group is responsible for management. It provides management for all the individual companies. The services group assumes all liability and is responsible for the growth of the company. In 1992, the Real Estate Services Program was established as a cost program for the sales associates, with everyone paying a monthly fee. It wasn't too long we realized that we needed to revise that a little bit. But the sales associates owned 100% of the dividend stock in the AgentOwned Realty office that holds his or her license. That is the case today. Each agent receives one share of stock, which means every agent is a shareholder and is known as an agent owner. Well, this is our AgentOwned Realty logo that is mostly used. We do have the other that's acceptable, but we use this one most of the time. And we have had to change, or have changed, the real estate commission plans over the years, because as the market changes, the world changes, everything has to change. We just try to keep up with the changes. The services group provides all resources for the research, development, and implementation of both the new and existing services that are offered by the operating companies to the public, and support the services of all the operating companies. The AgentOwned Services Group has all of the financial and contractual responsibilities for the operating companies. So the agents own 100% of the dividend stock, but they have none of the liability or responsibilities. Now let's take a look at the shareholders/agent owners. The agent owners own 100% of the dividend stock of the company that holds his or her license. The agents own 100% of the dividend stock. The services group owns voting stock, but the agent owners own 100% of the dividend stock. There's an open door policy regarding everything that's going on in the company. The agent owners can review the company P&L on a regular basis, anytime they want to. It's their company. The shareholders, agent owners, have the ability to practice real estate without the worry of company liability. So again, they have the benefits of ownership, all the benefits, but none of the liability that goes with ownership. Let's talk about the commission plan. We have a real simple commission plan now. It's called the True Blue Plan. This plan became effective April 1st of 2024. Over the years, we've changed commission plans when we felt it was necessary to stay with the market. This True Blue Plan is an amazing plan for the agents. It's a transaction fee per side. It's $550 per side for a transaction fee, but this is capped at $5,500 per year. So once you've had 10 closings, if you had just one side on each one, you would have reached the $5,500. Or if you've had 5 both side closings, you've reached the $5,500. We also have to charge a processing fee, and this is due on each side of the transaction as well. But I will let you know and say this, and I'll probably say it again, that the processing fee can be paid by the client or customer or by the agent. It doesn't make a difference. Our processing fee varies depending on the price of the property being sold. If the sales price is from $0 to $49,999, the processing fee is $99. If the sales price is between the $49,999 and $749,999, in other words, $50,000 and $750, it's $199 processing fee, $199 processing fee. If the sales price is $750 to $999,999, processing fee is $399. And if the sales price is over $1 million, the processing fee is $599. And remember, the processing fee can be paid by either buyer or seller or agent. And we do have a monthly fee of $75 a month. That is the only monthly fee. Let's look at what is provided with our commission plan. At no extra charge to our sales associates. No extra charge for errors and omissions insurance. Yes, we have E&O insurance. The company pays for it. Should you get sued, heaven forbid, there is a deductible that the agent has to pay a part of. Actually, our deductible is $10,000, where the agent pays $5,000 and the company pays $5,000. We offer standard business cards. We offer you email addresses. We give you an initial name badge, a personalized website, contact management system. SkySlope transaction management platform is what we use for writing our contracts and saving our office files. Personalized mobile home search app. This is awesome. You go in a subdivision and you hold up houses for sale. You pick up your phone, turn the app on, it gives you all the scoop about that house. That is not a huge thing for you because our MLS does the same thing. Where it really comes in handy for you is that when you ask one of your prospects or someone that you know to download that app from your phone. And what that does then, when that person goes in a subdivision and sees a house they like and they pull up the information on it, you are notified, not the listing agent. This makes it a great tool for you, great prospecting tool. We have access to 7 additional MLSs across the state. There also is access to 6 business locations within the Charleston Tri-County area. That if you are in Somerville and you really work out of West Ashley or Mount Pleasant or Isle of Palms, you need to use a copy machine or use the restrooms, you just walk in and use it as though it's your office. We also have online lead generation. So if you are interested, you can become a part of our internet referral group and receive our internet leads. We have ongoing monthly income opportunities earned from property management referrals. It's an amazing program. Black and white and color copies for your typical business use. 100% paid commissions on residential rental finder's fees. So you go out and you help somebody find a home, a rental they like. We don't take any of that finder's fee that comes to the office for you. We have ongoing training and lead generation for a consistent production. Experienced management team always available. And we have fully staffed offices to help you. Our marketing department offers in-house marketing at a wholesale cost. We have our marketing all done in-house. Complete in-house marketing, flyers, just listed, just sold postcards, sphere of influence monthly mailings, social media postings, all branded to you and much more. It's amazing how much the marketing department can turn out, and all of it is at wholesale cost. You can view the marketing page for more details and pricing on our website, AgentOwned.com/marketing. Let's take a second and talk about the agent ledger and where you can find your agent ledger. You can go on the AgentOwned.com website and go down to the bottom of the front page. As you see here is a picture of it, the section that says Agent Ledger. You can view your ledger, the current balance, and the commission history here. Here I just have some other diagrams that show, I did screenshots of the AgentOwned.com homepage. And after you click on the Agent Ledger section here, right there, then you can go down and you'll see the individual groups. You choose your group. And then this is what it looks like. We'll come in and ask you to put your name and password in. You choose your company name, whether it's Preferred, Premier, Charleston Group. You want to put your first initial of your first name and then your last name. For example, J. Smith. The password is going to be the last 4 of your social. If you want to change this, you need to contact the accounting department. The web agent is updated once a day in the evenings, so during the day it's not going to reflect your current activity necessarily if you click on it during the middle of the day, but it is updated in the evenings. We use SkySlope for our paperless file management system for the company. There's available 24/7 for easy document submission. Training is available on the AgentOwned.com training page, as well as they have tremendous tutorials on the SkySlope website. 24/7 immediate support from SkySlope. There's full integration with DigiSign. Custom email and document management for each property. If you're interested in more information on this, you would email Andrea Dahlman. That's Andrea, ANDREA DAHLAMN @AgentOwned.com to give you all your login information. Now we'll talk about DigiSign for just a second. DigiSign is our electronic signature that we use. It is fully integrated with SkySlope and Zip Forms. There's a small monthly payment that's made directly to SkySlope by the agent, and I mean it is extremely small. I can't remember exactly, in the neighborhood of $3, around there, somewhere in there. Very affordable. We are a cost-based company, as I said before. AgentOwned has 7 sister companies to help cover the overhead of your operating company. So the use of these companies is really important to the bottom line. Prosperity Home Mortgage. We have a relationship with them where they pay AgentOwned so much money a month to allow them to sit in our offices and market with us. We have Allstate Raleigh Burbidge and Associates, and that is a sister company. They have all of the programs that any Allstate insurance agency would have. We have Alliance Insurance Services. Alliance Insurance Services is really an insurance brokerage that deal with a lot of different insurance companies out there. Then Title Insurance is one of our sister companies. We have a list of attorneys in the Charleston Tri-County area, also Anderson and Manning, that have agreed to work with us. And if your customer or client will use one of those attorneys for their closing, then AgentOwned Realty gets to write the title insurance, and we get the profits from that. So it's very important for the bottom line. We have Global Home USA Home Warranty, which is the 1-year home warranty, very similar to American Home Shield. We have business brokerage, and this is a really special relationship that we have with a business broker in town, Sunbelt Business Brokers. So if you know of someone who wants to sell or buy a business, you refer it to Sunbelt Business Brokers, and we have our particular person there that does all the work. You can be involved if you want, but you don't have to be involved at all. And after the closing, 20% off the top of any commission that they receive will come back to AgentOwned Realty to you as a referral fee. If you happen to have both sides, you refer both sides, then you get 40% of the commission that they receive. And last but not least, we have property management. If you refer a property to be managed to the property manager in your area, then you're going to get paid on a monthly basis. If you choose a monthly basis, you're going to get 40% of the monthly rental commission that comes in to the office every month of that lease, just because you turned over that owner to your property management department. Because we have this generous program, we do not allow our sales associates to do property management on their own. But why would you, when you could turn it over and get 40% of the rental commission anyway? What a deal. We have all these sister companies mainly so that we can have service and convenience for our clients and our customers. That's what they provide. Let's take a look at our sister company people. Here at the top, on the top row to the left, we have Wally Burbage with our Allstate. It's Allstate Wally Burbage and Associates. Then we have Terry Murphy. She manages the Alliance Insurance Company. Then we have Mike Wilson with Sunbelt Business Brokers. Mike is the person that if you have somebody who wants to buy or sell a business, turn them over to Mike. He takes care of everything for you. Then on the bottom row, we have Todd Huss on the left. He's our manager for Prosperity Home Mortgage. And we do have two other loan officers, Kyle Gallant and Julia Chisholm. Then the next person we have here in the middle is Dan Johnson. He's our rep for Global Home USA. And then on the right bottom, we have Allie Farrell, who does our title insurance. She actually writes our title insurance policies and works with the attorneys. Next, let's take a look at our website, AgentOwned.com. Lisa Valero was very big in the website before she passed away. Then we have Art Valero, who's our marketing director, and Lisa Valero is our daughter. Then we have Amanda Dinges on the right. She is now director of website development. And Amanda is the friendly voice you hear over the phone when you call with a website issue or situation. AgentOwned.com, our website. It has a free CRM on the back end, contact management system for you guys. We get leads from that. Your agent-owned websites, custom buttons for your site. You can have this download my mobile app on your site. What's your home worth? Search the international MLS. You just need to reach out to Amanda Dinges and ask her to put those on for you. Amanda Dinges, AMANDA D as in David, INGES as in Sam, at AgentOwned.com. Talked earlier about our mobile app that we offer at no extra charge to the agents. Amanda Dinges is director of that and in charge of that app and does a great job with it. So any questions about that, you will contact her. She also has special training sessions for that. Next, I look at our training and education. I am the training director for the company. I am endorsed by NAR for C2EX. I'm a certified LLR instructor, and I'm also a certified distance education instructor. We have Tim Benson, who's coming along. He's also a trainer with us now, and he is a certified LLR instructor. And Tim does our new agent training and does a super job with it, a terrific job. So, AgentOwned Realty has a relationship with the CE Shop, and here is the website for it here. After June 30th of 2024, you will be on your own to find your own CE courses. But we have a relationship with the CE Shop, and they'll always have discounts on there. So online training we have available anytime with our AgentOwned video library that's on our website. We have training for our marketing. We have training on our website, our leads, etc. We have new agent training, continuous roundtable discussions in office locations, accountability sessions. Mentors are available for new agents. Training is very, very important to us. Education is my favorite subject, and it is so important that our agents have the education that they need to be the best realtors in town. We're going to talk about property management now. In the Mount Pleasant, a preferred group, we have Wilson Antley is the property manager. And in the premier group, we have Brenda Ayers and Christina Carroll are the property managers there. There are two ways you can get paid for property management. If I mentioned earlier, we do not allow our agents to do property management on their own. Two ways to get paid. You can receive a one-time payment of $500 up front for a rental of $1,300 plus, or $300 up front for a rental of $1,000 to $3,000. Or you can elect to get paid monthly, which I think makes the most sense. and you get 45% of the monthly rental commission. I think I did say earlier 40%. It's actually 45% of the monthly rental commission every month of that lease. And you will receive 100% of your commissions for locating a property for a tenant. And our rental website is at AgentOwnedRentals.com, and you can find all of our rentals at any time there. And also the application for someone to rent one of them is located there. I'll give you a look at our property management staff here. The top row on the left, we have Wilson Antley, who's the property manager for the preferred group, the long-term rentals. Then we have Brenda Ayers, and right under Brenda is Christina Carroll, and they are the property managers for the Premier Group. And on the top right, we have Rhonda Wright. She is the property management accountant. On the bottom left, we have Georgie Mendez. He is a leasing manager. And then, last but not least by any means, we have Jen Davis on the right, who's our admin for property management. This is our great team. Earlier in this video, I had talked about my definition for success, my favorite definition. And here it is here. If one advances confidently in the direction of his own dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with success unexpected in common hours. It's Thoreau's definition of success, and I firmly believe this. You learn what you need to do, and if you advance confidently, you do what you know you need to do, and you do it all the time, you will be success. You will be successful. Period. End of story. Truly believe that. And I simply cannot end this without my favorite saying, nothing is a problem until it's a problem.